What's that smell?
Hey guys, it's Dan, your host here, Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for today. This one we're going to be doing another video. This one is a very, very legendary versus video. This one's going to be Shrike and Crane versus Tom and Jerry. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing another video today, this one's going to be doing another video for today, this one we're going to be doing another versus matchup video for today. We're going to go through some of the most legendary characters of all of TV. We're going to go through Tom and Jerry versus Shrike and Crane. Oh, this is going to be a good one. You guys voted on the community vote for this one, and this one actually won the poll. I can understand, I mean, they're legendary characters, it makes sense. I mean, honestly, Shrike and Crane are probably some of the most capable fighters I've ever seen in the Walking Dead universe. Hell, in entertainment in general. The fact that you can get a guy that hides behind a mirror to stay back there for 12 years and fool a whole bunch of military soldiers that that's really an old man behind that mirror is pretty damn impressive, I gotta admit. And it's pretty impressive. So, let's see how these two guys will work out in a fight. Let's see how Shrike and Crane will do against a cat and a mouse. Let's get into it. So, starting off with number one, we're going to have, first off, stealth. So, who do we think wins in stealth? Well, okay, we got Shrike and Crane, who really do well at stealth. I mean, they hide behind a mirror for 12 years, and they capture kids and put them on an island and get them away from their parents, even though their parents are still out there looking for them. I mean, that's some pretty intimidating stuff. They're pretty stealthy. I mean, they just kind of swoop in there and steal the kid and kind of go back and stuff like that. Not only is that extra creepy, but it's also very, very weird that they are able to actually get away with this stuff for all these years. So, honestly, I'm going to have to admit, I think Tom and Jerry are going to win this one, because I just don't think they're as dumb to capture kids and put them on an island. I mean, they just are looking for their best block of cheese at the end of the day. Like, seriously, I think, really, when you think about it, I think Shrike and Crane logically should lose here. So, unfortunately, the Legends are going to lose a point on this one, okay? I gotta do it, okay? It has to happen, all right? Next up is travel speed. Now, you're going to have Shrike and Crane, which are pretty speedy considering, because, I mean, one of them hides behind a mirror and doesn't really do anything. So, I guess we'll just go with Shrike on this one. Travel speed, I mean, she does kind of swoop in there and kind of steal your kids and stuff like that. Not to mention, she looks like she's a worm that has hair. I mean, she really does. So, honestly, I'm going to go with, Tom and Jerry. I think Tom and Jerry, travel speed-wise, are just a little bit quicker. They can get food off the ground a lot easier, and they can go through cupboards a lot easier and probably overwhelm their owners. So, I'm going to say that, Tom and Jerry are definitely going to do that as well too. Now, next one is strength. Now, I do recognize that maybe Shrike and Crane would probably even be able to destroy The Rock Johnson. I mean, it's pretty intimidating what they're able to do. Strength-wise, I think they could get in a WWE match and be able to take out any wrestler they really want. I mean, honestly, it does not matter which one you're talking about. But here's the thing, is that Tom and Jerry would be able to destroy the world. I mean, they go through houses, they walk around and sniff each other's asses. I mean, honestly, it just makes the most sense for me to go Tom and Jerry. It makes the most sense. Next one is endurance. Now, endurance, man, I mean, Tom and Jerry don't speak at all, you know? I mean, they don't speak at all, you know? I mean, they go around just doing their thing, kind of mind their business. Meanwhile, Crane puts his voice right out there, but he muffles it so that his voice isn't, you know, really put out there. So Crane is kind of a genius because he doesn't reveal his real voice behind a mirror. He actually uses a fake voice and changes it up for the new guests. So, I mean, that's pretty intimidating. But I think I'm still going to go Tom and Jerry on this one. I just think it makes the most sense. Now, the next one is combat. Now, combat-wise, I mean, I'm sorry. You got Shrike and Crane that hide behind a mirror and steal kids and hide their whole identity and everything like that. Meanwhile, Tom and Jerry, I mean, they'll just get in there, man. I mean, especially if you steal their food or something, I mean, they will just go nuts. I mean, honestly, you really think baby stealers is going to be a problem at this point? No, Tom and Jerry would absolutely wipe the slate clean on that one. Now, the next one is speed. Now, I'm telling you right now, speed-wise, you cannot beat a cat and a mouse. I mean, you just can't beat that. Compared to a worm with hair on it and a guy that looks like he probably is still 12 years old with a little bit of scruff that's finally starting to grow in, and he's all proud of himself. yeah, I'd honestly say that, yeah, Tom and Jerry would still win as well. I mean, honestly, the speed just cannot be outdone. Now, next up, we have experience. Now, capturing kids is a pretty exciting thing because, you know, you're out there in the wild and stuff, and you're doing a lot of really crazy stuff, and you're stealing kids from parents, which is absolutely logical, and it's definitely a very understandable motive. But I'd say overall, Tom and Jerry, they just have a bit more of experience, and they just have a bit more kind of, you know, logic, because, I mean, they're animals, you know, they think stuff that we can't think, and that's pretty scary in and of itself. So I'm gonna have to say Tom and Jerry. Again, it's easy. Now, the next one is skills. Now, again, skills, I mean, I just can't see how you couldn't go Tom and Jerry, you know, because, I mean, these guys literally stand behind mirrors and, you know, hide all this time and do all these crazy things. I mean, you know, Crane especially, he doesn't want to ruin his precious haircut. Well, until he did. But still, you know, even when he got his hands dirty, he went out there and he grew a beard and finally got a little bit more mature. Then he just died, you know? So I'd say Tom and Jerry, again, skill-wise. You know, maybe Crane can grow a beard, and that's pretty impressive. But I will say that Tom and Jerry, give them enough time, they will outdo your beard, man. I'm telling you. Okay, next up is intelligence. Yes, brand new category. I think intelligence is pretty easy here. I think Tom and Jerry just have a bit more brain. Sure, it's a bit smaller, but it has a lot more of an impact than these people, you know? I just think Tom and Jerry have a bit more brains when it comes to everything that they do and everything, and, you know, with their motives and stuff like that. I think intelligent-wise, they just have a bit more of, you know, constructive ways of doing things, you know? And I think that really pays off. And the final category is intimidation.
Intimidation is a key, Randy. An individual who's intimidated fucks up.
Now, intimidation, I'm going to have to say again, you know, I would not want to mess with Tom and Jerry. You know, I would not want to mess with Jerry's cheese. I really wouldn't. You know, I mean, at that point, you're kind of just screwed, you know. I'd rather take my chances in Mr. Modified Voices with a little bit of scruff. Now that I'm not 12 years old, I look like I'm 20 years old, at least somehow. Yeah, I'm still going to say Tom and Jerry take this one. So, unfortunately, the GOATs are beaten in this one. Absolutely. Crane and Shrike are absolutely legendary characters, and they definitely should not be treated like they're not, but they absolutely are going to have to lose here. I mean, Tom and Jerry are just way more capable, and I think that Tom and Jerry just have a lot more kind of skills and endurance and speed and a lot more just stuff to them. And honestly, I'm very surprised that Tom and Jerry aren't running Padre themselves. I really am not.
Now you gotta die. Those are the rules.
You know, I mean, Padre honestly would be a lot more strong with Tom and Jerry in charge. I really do think so.
Well, smack my ass and call me Judy.
I think it's a very big no-brainer here. I think it's a very, very good no-brainer, and I would like to hear from you guys. Do you guys think that Tom and Jerry could run Padre? And do you think that they could outdo the GOATs that run Padre? Let me know. So, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos of The Walking Dead universe. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews _ guys, and of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos for The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.